Let me survey. How old are you?
18.
Mm-hmm. And you?
15.
That's the magic number. You are half the age of something we're going to celebrate. So I'm in a very nostalgic mood lately. For the last, well, actually for the last 30 years we've been getting it together, but for the last few days we've been working very hard on a special celebration, a thing coming up soon called American Bandstand's 30th Anniversary Television Show. We'll be celebrating with a 3-hour special featuring Rod Stewart, the Righteous Brothers, Connie Francis, Kim Carnes, Stevie Wonder, the Oak Ridge Boys, and over 200 other stars. Don't miss it. American Bandstand's 30th year on ABC, Friday, October 30th. 3 hours. 3! Woo! Now, every now and again, very, very rarely do we ever run one of those promo films that record companies put out, because you see them a lot on late-night television and cable and other things. And I'd tell you the gosh honest truth, I'd rather have somebody here doing it and seeing it rather than all the fancy frou-frou. But I saw a film the other day. First of all, speaking of debuts and stuff, many years ago, a young man came here with his brothers, Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 in those days. Oh. The Jacksons have put together a film, and Michael has personally had a hand in this. I think, to tell you the truth, he's had a little hand in everything, not only the music, but the directing and the concept. And he asked me to look at it, and I said, Michael, we don't show films. What do I want to show film for? And I looked and I said, this is something. Now, they use it in their concerts. As a matter of fact, if you're going to the Forum tonight, you'll see them, and they'll have this there. And as they travel on, these people are phenomenal. The man who's the cinematographer is a man named Laszlo Kovacs. He did the photography, the camera work on 2 of the first films I ever produced. He's extraordinary. The whole thing is wild. So contrary to our policy, I want you to see something very unusual. Michael, congratulations. It's very touching. Well, you'll see the end. It's called The Triumph. Look over here and watch.
You're an unusual man. You know when to be quiet.
Maybe it speaks volumes. I don't have anything to say.
I get this feeling that you're trying to play me.
I don't know what gave you that impression. But I've had the wrong impression about you. I had you sized up as rich, beautiful, and spoiled. But you're not anything like that.
Just married.
Yeah, married. No, I haven't forgotten that. What kind of a man is he?
Jerry? Oh, he used to be a lot like you.
Used to be.
Just like a rolling stone, I'm outside looking in. But if your chance came, will you take it? Where on earth do I begin? Amanda, fly me. I've often heard her jingle. It's never struck a chord. With a smile as bright as sunshine, she called me through the poster and welcomed me aboard. She led me, she fed me, she read me like a book. But I'm hiding in the small print when you take another look and take me away. Try me, Mandy, fly me away.
Why did we come here?
What do you mean?
Are you going to spend all your time wheeling and dealing?
Honey, I love you. Remember? And I'll help you.
The doctor says you've got to help yourself first. You've got to get involved again. You've got to go out and meet the world. Laugh at it and fight it and be a part of it.
Jerry, I just don't know.
Lena, this project is for us both. I mean, I was just a beach bum who married money. Well, I'm not anymore. I want things to be ours, not yours. I want our money and our family. That's why I work so hard in San Cerise, because I want to make things happen.
Jerry, I'm frightened.
What?
You're turning into the kind of man my father was.
You mean rich?
No. Driven. Compelled to push harder, make money no matter who it hurt. My mother died miserable. My father died running. I was running too. Trying to either get away or catch up. I don't know which. And then I was at the wheel of a car. And I couldn't stop. Going faster and faster.
Dina, you've got to forget it. You've got to make yourself forget. Nobody's going to do it for you.
I'll try.
Okay. All right. Listen, tomorrow night I'll take his last braces for dinner, okay? Just the two of us, I promise. No talk about work, okay? Okay.
The world was spinning like a ball, and then it wasn't there at all. And as my heart began to fall,
Well, you're full of surprises.
I'm not rising from the sea. I'm bearing my inner soul on canvas. Would you like to buy it?
No.
No. The lady says no. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it a little bath.
Why did you do that?
Why not? I'll never finish it, not now. You're used to cutting people down the sides, aren't you?
No, I just don't like arrogant men.
As bad as arrogant women? Would you pose for me?
What kind of pose?
Stark naked, dripping in jewels?
Seems to me, Mr. Carter, that you're the one who's used to cutting people down to size.
I saw her walking on the water as the sharks were coming for me. I felt Mandy pull me up, give me the kiss of life, just like the girl in Dr. No. Oh, when they pulled me from the wreckage and her body couldn't be found, was it in my mind? It seems I had a crazy dream. I told them so, but they said no.
Dina?
Oh, it's a beautiful day, isn't it,
If I'd known you were going down to the beach, I would have gone with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were busy.
Yeah, well, I've got a meeting, but I would have enjoyed a dip in the bay, but now I'm late.
Jerry, haven't you heard? They have fiestas down here.
Well, that's a luxury only the natives can afford.
Darling, I do believe you're becoming a snob.
No, I'm sorry. No siesta now. This meeting might take all day. Okay?
All right, you have your meeting, but don't forget our dinner date tonight.
Yeah, I meant to talk to you about that.
You promised.
I know. I also promised to finalize the San Cerise project. That means working on it with George tonight. He's leaving town. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, if I...
I know, but this is supposed to be a vacation. I wanted us to spend it together.
I know. Well, if you just let me get this out of the way...
I need you now, Jerry. Not tomorrow or the day after, now.
Okay, I'll see you in a couple of hours.
I found me on a street and staring at a wall. If it hadn't been for Mandy, her promise up above me, well, I wouldn't be here at all.
Who had a hand in this. The Jackson brothers were the executive producers. Extraordinary film. We'll be right back. Congratulations, Michael. Woo.
That face, that cover girl face. It glows, it shows, that clean makeup face.
For that face, CoverGirl Clean Makeup. It's the only makeup with clean Noxzema ingredients. It not only looks good, it does good.
That face, that CoverGirl face.
CoverGirl Clean Makeup by Noxzema, the makeup for that face.
That face, that face.
Connie, where's the hairdryer?
Top drawer.
Top drawer? My antiperspirant?
What is this, a test? Here's yours, and here's my secret.
2 antiperspirants?
I need my secret roll-on. It really helps keep me dry.
Why don't you just use mine?
Secret's stronger than your spray.
Well, then I'll try it.
It's for women. Smell.
Pretty. But if it's strong...
Sorry, honey. Finders keepers.
Cute, Emily.
Secret, strong enough for a man.
But made for a woman.
Search presents The Encounter. You never know when you're going to wind up face-to-face with someone. With Search, you're always ready.
I think I was here first.
Well, let's share the ride. Only Search has a great taste, plus a glistening drop of resin, and a fresh, clean flavor to get your breath fresh enough to go face-to-face.
Where are you going?
Wherever you are.
Search for breath that's face-to-face fresh.
Powerful clear as silk. Get the power.
Listen, are you fighting pimples and oily skin? Super Strength Clearasil can do more for you. More than Oxy 5. More than Dry and Clear. More than Oxy 10. Because you get both benzoyl peroxide for pimples and bentonite for oily skin.
You look better fast.